talking about shit that isn't the game a lot today because I have to escape. I have to escape the reality of the situation I'm in.
Mod prop. The Good Doctor did start as a K drama. I've never seen an episode of The Good Doctor. So where are we at?
I'm a little bit worried about a sudden profusion of autism media in K-drama. Yeah, I mean we have doxed Kelson multiple times.
Yeah, but now if anyone goes through the VOD, they won't know who I'm addressing because they'll be like, "What do you mean? That's mod prop." Are you gonna eat?
I guess. What's the point in anything?
So, yeah, you have $28. You could go buy some noodles, which will get you 3 food.
You mean at Mingy?
Or something. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why. I think it's just because I associate like a food stall walk with noodles.
Now Mingy's here.
Oh no! The other guy, the guy who wants mushrooms from us.
It doesn't give us 3.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't give us 3, then I'm gonna be pissed.
I believe rations gets us 2.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Fungus fan. I've already filled the fungus fan clock, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
this is... I want to savor this. This is maybe the most positive chat's ever been.
Damn, I don't even know what that emote is that Mod Prop just posted.
Pokempolian. Is that a FF14 thing, Mod Prop?
I would assume with Poke, it's a Pokemon thing.
You never know. Okay. So I wanted to go into helping the bounty hunter lady.
Okay.
Tracking Ashton.
Do you want to know if the bounty hunter will help you with the big clock, or do you just want to buy it out?
I do want to know if the bounty hunter will help me with the big clock, because if I'm wasting, I'm running out of time. I had to dedicate a bunch of time to a mission that we failed.
Yeah, it's not even done. We're not even done that mission.
Yeah, I have to go watch some scene where some bureaucrat is going to admonish me for wanting to help people. And I'm not into it. No, just not into that.
So, I want to lift your spirits. I want this to be a productive stream. I will tell you this. The only ways to defeat the Winter Light Assassin is either the Fang Clocks or the Ethan Clocks.
Fuck! Like my 2 least favorite NPCs, I just have to hang out with them? I fucking hate Fang. Alright, fine. Where is Fang's shit?
You have to remember, you have to put in a Ripper Worm, and from there...
Oh yeah, I can just look at my drives.
Of clocks.
Disable your tracker. Crack Conway. Buried deep in the wastes. Meet Fang in the Gripway. Oh yeah. I have to go to my Greenway gate.
So I will tell you this. I will tell you this. Give you some insight. For I guess we're already going forward. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I like Fang better than Ethan.
So
Ethan, I don't care if he dies.
If Fang pulls, disables the tracker, Ethan's thing just goes away.
Good.
So for instance, I've never seen the continuation of Ethan's storyline.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't care about him. Like, I don't actively wish him death, but I also don't hope he lives.
Yeah. You're pretty close. I believe this is the last big thing you do for Fang. So.
It fucking better be. If Fang's got like another...
No, this is a huge... I'm sorry, this is going to be a huge sequence. I'm sorry.
Good God.
This is all you're going to be doing for the next couple cycles.
Oh my God. I have a feature request. Give me a button that just lets me like lightly smack NPCs I'm talking to.
It's like when that Fire Emblem game had that rubbing mechanic where you could rub NPCs' face.
Yeah, let me rub Fang. Let me rub the shit out of Fang.
But with violence.
I'm gonna rub his shit so hard. He's gonna be blushing like crazy. Hearts are gonna fly out of his ass. All right.
Start reading this.
The Greenway roils beneath you like a silt-choked river. If what Navigator said was true, then no one has accessed these networks since the collapse. The Hunter and Killer protocols have never set foot here, never cleared out the intelligences and systems. So why then, you wonder, does it look so dark? Is it just that the bit rot has set in, the entropy of systems reducing everything to shadows and light? You watch as the slotted cipher fizzles in the one open, distorted gateway on this entire rim of the station. It flickers and winks out, and then you are falling into the flow. A river of swirling darkness. You are spun by it, twisted by it, lost in it. It's not that the Greenway was hiding in the darkness. It's made of darkness, filled by this substance, this process, this swarm. Now you are among it, you notice that a swarm is exactly what it is. A billion individuals moving in a flow. There is no network map here, no nodes and threads, only a storm of interchangeable points shifting configuration endlessly. Then you see them, a figure, turned away, the only bright spot in the dark river. You push closer through the storm. They are facing away, at least you think so. They are so fractured, so overgrown that it is hard to tell. Even from this distance you can see their flesh is moving, flowing. You watch, silent, as they stoop and reach down. In their hand is a dark shape, and with twisted fingers they press it down into the loam of data beneath them, pushing it through this trembling soil. Then they move away, go a little further, and repeat the process as if they were sowing a field. You push forward, but somehow, despite their slow and deliberate speed, they move faster, and they quickly fade into the storm. You reach the point where they planted the object and look down. There it is, a glassy, shifting polygon with something inside. You reach down and pick up the nudes. It is cold, but they thrum with energy. You look towards the path of the figure, but the nude gardener is long gone. When you blink out of the cloud back to the leaves in the dappled light of the Greenway, you hold a nude in your hand. That's right, we got all the station's nudes.
Yeah.
Okay, where I put the ripper worm? Oh.
The Conway accent.
That was unrelated.
That was completely unrelated.
Well, it didn't cost anything. It didn't cost any dice, so whatever.
No, it's the thing that your Neoven gave you.
Yeah. The worm tunnels in and starts looping data through the node. The Conway Facility open up to you. Godspeed, Feng.
Now our boy's in.
He's in.
Oh, who's doing? Are you doing the cloud?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Cloud.
As you slot the worm, a thread jumps up out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink and water. Sleeper, Feng's voice crackles through, moving in.
I believe it's like sleeper moving in.
Yeah, you do Feng's voice.
Nodes, then ports.
A whir of interference.
Slot the worms.
That's right. Let's
Timer
coordinate
starts now.
Let's
Stay
coordinate
safe.
Trading off dialogue and narration over Discord. I'm sure this is going to work super well. The thread dissipates. You are on your own now.
It's okay. We won't hear from you for a while.
All right. Well,
You need a 3 or a 2. You have neither.
Are there any other bleepos?
No.
Well, I guess I'm gonna
re-roll.
Guess it's time to re-roll. Boop. There we go.
You have 3.
Boop. Bypass. Extract.
And actually, you got better dice.
Yeah. Wild. All right. What about
You have
this?
4.
Input 1
Worm.
rip worm. Time to rip.
Let's put that worm in.
Layer S unlocked. Security layer F disabled. Okay.
You're overloading the systems. Now you have 2 points.
All right, 5 and 3 and 4 and 2. So the only one I can open is this one. Beep, bop, boop.
Now we can figure out what to do with that 6.
Okay.
Because you can't progress here.
All right. Fine.
But that was pretty good for one cycle.
Yeah.
So I guess here's the question: you got $16, not great.
18.
$18, not great.
I have the gardener's seed.
Yeah.
Great.
You're at almost half fate life.
Yeah, I do not have any juice.
Mm-hmm.
I lack juice.
Do you want to use that 6 at Tavla to start like accruing some cash?
Yeah. I'm gonna need the cash for juice.
And juice.
I don't really need to pay for food, because I can just do commune work.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, if you get how many more of each?
I need 5 total. I have 3 Yatagan.
Oh yeah, you have no image. But hey, you'll get a vial stabilizer if you get 2 more Yatagan each.
Well, that's true. That'll probably be faster than trying to buy it through Tavla.
Yeah.
And these guys want 80 now.
80.
Yeah. Well, let's... I mean, if there's a Yatagan who wants a 6, then it'll put me closer to just cash that in than to spend it on Tavla. Yatagan. 1 and 3.
I would be impressed if you find one of these that require that high.
Havenage. Yeah, I mean, I'm not all that hopeful,
Invested
but
yeah.
I'm kind of keeping an eye out to see if there's any clocks that I would rather invest this in than just getting money, but let's just get money.
You need to eat. You'll need to eat soon. Alright. Let's see if it lets you sleep with that Havenage lady flashing.
Oh, it won't. See, it'll say complete active scenes.
Alright, let's go hang out with her.
Let's go start another clock. I'm sorry, Sleeper. Helene comes towards you along the walkway, but your friend must have known there was a chance this would happen. She seems unsure of how to greet you, and looks nervously around. She's being held, along with her ship. What now? I don't know, Sleeper. I don't know. Helene pinches the bridge of her nose. Cordon Security has your friend, and she and her ship will be held in the quarantine until it is lifted. As for the quarantine, she glances at her slate. We are working on it, but the Council is unlikely to budge now. Not after this. She runs a hand through her hair. This is the last thing I needed. Helene meets your eye. She was carrying weapons. Did you know that? She stares at you. We found a crate of firearms on her ship. I don't care. I don't think this is material. Stay silent.
Oh no.
Who gives
What
a
are they
shit?
gonna do with them? They literally can't move their ships.
Well, it's also just like I mean I think she's implying that that she was that she might have used it on, I don't know, potential boarders, but like how? Why would anyone board her ship? That's insane. And she didn't. Like, she didn't use them. And this is a dangerous station. Like, a lot of people probably have weapons.
Yeah, you should know. You collect tides.
Also, it looks like there's a bug, because she just repeated the same line.
Oh, I mean, hey, this is brand new, so.
So I'm just gonna say, and the refugees? Well, the flotilla got its supplies. Your friend has to be commended for that. Helene shoots you a glance. Even if her stunt has only worsened the crisis. The reports we're getting from the refugees is that things are stable there. They seem to be well organized. So well organized, in fact, that they have stopped speaking to us. She looks nervously around. I'm worried, Sleeper, about what is happening in there, but after recent events, cordon security are keeping the place locked down tighter than ever. No one can get in. Meanwhile, the hardline counselors are preaching in the chamber as we speak. It's a deadlock, and I don't know when it will loosen its grip. Helene walks a little away and turns back. I wish I had better news, Sleeper, but we knew this was coming. And the refugees suffer. Helene turns away. Enough, Sleeper, my hands are tied. We still don't know why the flotilla came here, why they abandoned settlements and outposts throughout the system to flee to this ruined station. What little we heard from them concerned computer and life support systems collapsing in waves, machinery in flux. Helene sucks in a breath. This isn't over. You think of the people of the flotilla. Helene is right. People don't abandon their homes for nothing. What wave is rushing through the system, and when will it reach the eye? Helene interrupts your thoughts. I have to go. The debates will restart soon, and I should be there. She waits for a moment, and it is unclear if she is trying to think of something to say or just waiting for you to speak. But the silence keeps you both quiet, and she walks off down the corridor, a nod the only farewell she offers. Yeah, good fucking riddance. Get out of here. You hope that speaking to her might ease the knot of worry in your chest, but it remains there, reminding you of Ish, of the refugees, and of the wait ahead. What is done, no matter how many times you turn it over in your head. You get the feeling you will be needed soon, and for that, you must save your strength. Of course, yeah, I'll save my strength. What was it Fang told you Erlin said? The eye opens for us all? Not this time. For now, the eye remains closed to those that need it. A shudder runs through you. Something is coming. You can feel it. This isn't over.
Dun, dun, dun. At least you got the supplies to him. That's gotta feel good.
Oh, okay, so that was all of episode Flux. I was worried it would start like a big consequence clock, and then we'd have to contend with that while we're trying to figure out Fang's bullshit.
That's it.
But I guess not. That's good.
Sleepy time.
Yeah. Oh, I have Sunbathe now.
That still requires some dice, but yeah.
Yeah, Sunbathe isn't that great. It was not something I was interested in getting.
Yeah, you get it because you're trying to get the +1.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, yeah, it's only 3 pips.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Yatagan data, because that vial is really necessary right now.
Yeah, and you have a 2 and a 3. Those are both pretty low. You need to get off the Greenway.
Come on, Yatagan. Okay, 1 and
Here's
3.
a 3.
Boop, beep, boop.
There's 4.
That brings us to 4.
There's one
Let's see
more.
if you can get one more.
Damn.
1 and 3. Nope, 2 and 4. Is that the only one left? Yeah.
Yep. There's always 2 Yatagans, 2 each.
Damn it.
But that means you can get it next cycle.
I guess.
Hopefully.
Well, let's go see what
Yeah, let's see if we can use any of these for
Fang.
Fang.
I love that pitch down vocal sample. The frog noise.
Well, you gotta go into the
Warburg.
the online zone.
Log on to Twitter. Using my tweets to hack the station.
This does look like Twitter daylight mode.
Alright.
Ripper worm.
We've only got
one more of these to go.
Yeah, we've only got one left after this. The Ripper Worm fries the drone's network link. Now they can't report anything. They're subverted. Oh, we've been pwned, they say.
But now there's three. Now there's three tasks.
This one takes a 4. This one takes 5 and 3, and this one takes 6 and 5. So might as well just put it in here. Bypass, extract the datum.
You want to go get some food?
Yeah. Let's go eat lunch and then go immediately to sleep.
What did you do all day today? I was online.
I posted. Oh, not here. Let's see. Mingy, there is no
Nothing for money.
no way to pay. It's just Emphas.
Yeah, I think Emphas and the
Emphas-
rations at the bar.
Yeah. Give us the goo, Emphas. Okay. Now that I have one kind of
so
goo.
good.
Hey,
What's
Pat.
up? Yeah.
The fact that our guy eats,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean he got a butthole?
I don't believe so.
You don't think he's got one? What do you think he does with it? Where do you think it goes?
I think we've read descriptions about what happens when he eats.
All right, if we have, I don't recall. What does it say? So it's very explicitly like there is no butthole.
Yeah, it's like he has like a bioconverter inside of him, but it's primarily because the human emulation gets a lot of like pleasure from eating, from taste.
I mean, that's what a metabolism is. A metabolism is just a bioreactor that converts food into usable like molecules that we can get energy from.
Yeah, but think of it this way: it doesn't make waste.
I feel like it would be very difficult to make a bioreactor that produces zero waste. That's just not a thing that happens.
These dice are too good. These dice are too good.
I'm gonna reroll.
Neither of these dice are the right numbers. Oh, wait.
I used my reroll because I need that juice.
Alright, now you can get that juice.
Alright. Take me to the guy. Zapcaster. Accept this. Thank you.
That's enough for now, sleeper.
Delicious.
Now you can only do both of those ones.
That's fine. I can tell I'm in the end game because of all of the options I have.
Is that Fang?
Is what, Fang?
Is that the second clock ticking next to the commune?
Yeah, Fang's progress, 2 out of 3. Conway extraction, 2 out of 6.
Oh. Doing pretty good. It's weird that that's so far away from where you're actually doing this.
So 5 and 3,
5.
and 6 and 5. Ugh. Well, we can unlock one of these.
Yeah.
Give me the data.
And otherwise, now that we got that juice, you're pretty free up to spend this for. Do you want to put it in the mercenaries clock?
Yeah, why not? Or should we do Tavla and get more cash?
It's only a 4, which means it'll be a 5, so I don't know if that's as good of an asset.
And it's 50 positive, 50 neutral. It's probably fine. Whoop. Oh!
Nice!
There's that positive outcome.
We're gonna find that fucking Ashton.
That's right.
Now it's time to inject that juice right into your veins.
Right into my not butthole.
This is. Oh, it turns out the stabilizer is a suppository.
Oh no! Oh no, he got me the wrong one. He got me the type for the sleepers that do have buttholes. I'm the sort of sleeper that has a cloaca. Just won't work for me.
Wow.
I'm hungry.
That dice. I was looking at the dice.
Yeah, I got a reroll. We'll see what these boys want.
Oh.
Hey. Bypass.
And then this should be it, I think.
I think I think once we insert this last Ripper Worm, we'll be done.
Should be able to control the facility's cameras.
Yeah. And then I can sell all of the sensitive footage of them taking big dumps and stuff. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it, the final layer of security broken. Somewhere, buried in the depths of the station, Fang is in control. He is slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the result. The thread flickers and unravels into an image, a scene, two figures in a room, one sat, the other pacing. The pacing figure resolves into Hardin, the unmistakable superior posture, the shock of gray hair. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They are vague, unformed, a problem with the data perhaps. You look closer. Then you see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway, a corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. The proxy is a machine designed to be piloted by remote connection, someone elsewhere in the system puppeteering it with their own body, speaking so it may speak. The proxy sits impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting them does, from the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony perhaps. We can move forward, there is no doubt, Hardin is saying. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change. The proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if its body was being refracted through water. But things must change, Hardin. We need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks in the low end. You have been careless. Hardin waves the accusation away. We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. The proxy leans back, its posture dominant. If the reclamation of one is contested, then we could be drawn into a compromising legal position. Hardin approaches the proxy. There will be no contest. Not from Solheim, who cannot muster a defense. Not from Havenage, who will fall into line below me. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye. And the people of this station? Refugees, gangs, spacers, all either opportunists or degens. Havenage is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erland's vision, nor has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions, perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. The eye is crippled. It cannot survive. It is a ruin filled with squatters and outlaws. They will be lucky if it still spins in 100 cycles. Hardin stands. You will move forward with the reclamation because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will go dark. He pauses. Do I need to continue? One moment, comes the response from the proxy, and its head drops to its chest. Hardin steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. You watch Hardin as he paces, as he considers his future. What goes on within a mind like that? In the mind of a man who would burn all those around him for a path to some imagined golden end. The proxy lifts its head. We are happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station formerly known as Solheim 1 as salvage within 6 cycles. Havenage is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities. Wow!
I love it.
The proxy judders to its feet. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. Hardin nods. I accept. The proxy reaches out to shake his hand like a marionette, and and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There is a bluntness to the conversation, to its blatant disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures crushed, and losses accounted for in the cells of tables, the margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different than anyone else on this station in the eyes of the people in that room, and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, unacceptable loss. In one moment, they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and in another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. This is what it means to live in proximity to a system like this. No longer, not while the eye spins. You gather the recording, pack it into a polygon of purest light. Then you drift down into the service dock like a falling leaf and find the relay. It only takes a second to place that polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system Fang prepared, and then you watch as it bursts out, a web of threads, heading out into the black to every networked device on the eye. Let them see what power makes of a man.
I love that they're like, can you fucking believe that guy wanted good things for people?
I know. I loved the phrase weakened by his ideological convictions. Like, that's such a thing that, like, that's such a real thing for someone who's, like, a true believer in fucking absolute free market, invisible hand libertarian capitalism to say about someone who has any kind of social democratic, like, process in mind.
Yeah, not enough points for anything.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I need 2 upgrade points to get anything at all.
And you're starving.
Oh yeah, I have nothing to say. I have nothing saved. Yeah, I am starving. I could just dump a die in the freaking work assignment.
Just put one in. Just put in one of the ones.
Or I could re-roll and see where I'm at. Oh, oh baby, it's Tavla time! Oh my god. Incredible. An incredibly profitable reroll.
Yeah. So what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to become a professional gambler, Pat. Check this shit out. Let me show you something you have never seen before.
Yeah, and you can save the 4 to finish the mercenaries block.
Yeah. Making it rain. Hey. Oh, 80 cryo? Don't mind if I do. Thanks, Toshiro. Emphas?
Yeah,
give me 2 servings of goo.
One of the upgrades is that things get discounted an additional, like all things get 20% discounted.
Yeah, Obsessive Haggler seems pretty important, considering how much I rely on Tavla money for important resources. And then it was here, right? Yeah. So I just need this.
Yeah, I mean you could use either of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the other one, because I think even if I get a neutral outcome on the other one, it'll give me 2. Nope, it gave me 1.
Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible.
This game doesn't realize that I've already won. It won't just give me what I want. Did it not see that incredible run of Tavla success? No, it did not
Kinda poopy.
even notice.
You want to see if Fang's back out?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because I do want to just, defuse the Maywick clock as soon as possible. So, where are you at, Fang?
Oh, he's got a clock.
He's got 1 more day.
Building is in chaos.
No one will say shit to you. Alright. Let's just finish up that frickin' guy.
Mercenary.
Yeah. Let's do that first, and then we can re-roll our dice. Because we know we only need one more segment on that clock, so even if we get a neutral outcome, it's fine. We don't have to risk the re-roll and perhaps get, instead of a 4 and a bunch of crappy dice, get like all crappy dice. Yeah, okay. Got way more than I needed. Alright, Akita. The trail ahead extends deep into an overgrown section of the Greenway. At this far end of the ring, where the long, lazy curve of the Greenway becomes the shattered landscape of the wastes, things are oddly quiet. Ahead stands a vast farm stack, broken from its axis by rust or force, and lying amongst the overgrown landscape like an ancient temple. It is stained with moss and algae, flows of green running out from its broken tanks like a frozen, brackish tide. This is where Ashton is hiding, you are pretty sure. All your intuition points to the shadows beneath this collapsed superstructure. You roll the comm headset Ankita gave you in your palm. Why would I go alone? Every time I've tried to have a violent confrontation in the game, it's like, they knock you over. You shit your pants.
Yeah, give her a call.
Of
Hey,
course
what's
I'd
up?
call Ankita. You slip the headset into your ear and it fizzes with static. After a few moments, you hear Ankita. I'm remembering Ankita's voice now.
Sleeper, have you located the target?
A doubt enters your mind. Can you be sure he's there? What? Game? This is a weird choice. Yes, come
or
now.
no? Yeah.
Copy. Hold tight until I get there.
The static cuts out, the channel dead. What were you saying, Pat?
I said, yeah, call her. Yeah, come on, let's hang.
You hold your position and watch the trail. Ahead, the stars wheel with the motion of the eye, and your mind wanders. That must be so disorienting. For the stars to just be moving like crazy all the time. You try to imagine what this place looked like before the collapse. All ordered rows of crops, corporate pleasure gardens, glowing farm stacks. Now it's a wilderness, a strange overgrown biosphere bordered by the void of space. You smile despite everything. It seems like an improvement.
Sleeper,
Ankita's hiss brings you out of your reverie.
he in the collapsed stack?
Yes.
Okay, you seem confident.
She slaps you on the back.
Well, there's no way I'm following that trail. If he's up there, he'll have eyes on that for sure.
She glances across the landscape.
Let's keep to the undergrowth. Work our way around.
Continue.
You know what I was thinking about? Like, imagine if the outcome for this is that you just get a new permanent item called gun.
It's like what's that? West of
Loading?
the West of Loathing, where you can just shoot anyone whenever you want.
I was thinking more, it's like the Forgotten City, where you have a bunch of backgrounds you can choose from, and one is you have a gun with 12 bullets. Enjoy ancient Rome.
Right. She heads off toward the central spine of the Greenway with you following close behind. It is slow going there, where the overgrowth meets the metal wall, but it's so concealed you can barely see the glass roof high above. Ankita somehow seems to know where to go. Yeah, Ankita's like a battle dude. Ankita works her way through dense undergrowth, pushing aside branches and fronds. It is exhausting and you desperately want to rest, but Ankita shows no signs of letting up. Up ahead, there is a faint glow from the collapsed stack. Ankita leads you around the side to a broken tank. You both step through the opening, trying to avoid the broken glass that sits among the moss and algae. You work your way up the slanted tank, Ankita setting a deliberate pace. Somewhere water drips, and you swear you hear birdsong. Hanging plants catch the light, coating the place in a pale and sickly green. Ankita reaches the edge of the tank where it meets the central drum and holds up a hand for you to stop. You inch forward and look over the edge. The vast drum is like a cistern, with plants growing on all sides, and wet mossy islands at its base. It is beautiful, and for a moment you can't see anything but tones of green. Then you see the sleeper. Aw, shit! Oh, no! Fuck! Testing my class loyalty, huh? In a faint circle of light descending down through the drum, the sleeper lies slumped at an odd angle. They are surrounded by crates, and beside them, on one of the mossy islands, there is an object. A cylinder set on a tarp. It is connected to the sleeper's head. You flinch. Are they one of the others? One of the ones that escaped with you? You squint, trying to recognize them. They are twisted, broken open, wrong. You look away. Ankita doesn't look at you. She doesn't look at the sleeper. She fixes her eyes on the object.
That's Amber's ship mind,
she says, and you suddenly recognize the cylinder. Who is... You turn to Ankita to speak, but she is already gone. She drops off the edge of the tank and lands on one of the mossy islands, her armor letting out a hiss as it absorbs the impact. The shot hits her shoulder piece, the ceramic armor cracking but holding as she braces into the impact. Then she launches herself forward, the now activated armor launching her across the drum. Another shot goes wide before she reaches the cover of the crates beside the sleeper.
Shit.
You hear the shout from one of the tanks high on the far wall. Ankita reaches over and wraps a hand around the thick connection between the ship mind and the sleeper. What is she doing?
You better come down here or I'll rip this right out of their head.
She screams at the wall of tanks. You shiver at the suggestion.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, this is already a violent confrontation. Me trying to throw some kind of like fucking class dialectic into this situation is probably just going to increase the likelihood of someone getting hurt.
It seems like if he's using it for the sleeper, then maybe he's using the ship mind as like you did for Neopin.
Right, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening.
Decaying body.
Yeah, but I don't know enough about the situation, and shots are being fired. I don't want to like shout it on. I don't want to be the like, you know, the role that kids play in action movies where all they do is they shout at the protagonist while they're in the middle of a pitched confrontation and distract them just enough to get them like fatally shot. I'm not going to be that guy.
Yeah, watch out for yourself. Stay silent.
Yeah. There's a long pause. All you can hear is the dripping of the water running down the walls of the drum. Then Ashton calls out.
I'm coming down, Ankita. Don't do anything stupid, for God's sake.
He appears at the far side of the drum, stepping through the shallow water, rifle raised above his head.
Drop the gun,
Ankita shouts. He throws it down onto the moss. As you lean out to watch, you see him catch your eye, clocking your presence.
What are you up to here, Ashton, you sicko?
She stands, keeping her sidearm trained on his head.
You ripped my ship mind for what? Some freakish experiment?
Ankita not putting it together.
Also, Ankita has a new ship mind.
That's true. Well, I think what she wanted was to copy Amber's personality from the old ship mind to the new ship mind.
Well, I thought she was pretty explicit that she was doing this
for revenge. Yeah, that's true. But I think that I can think of uses she might have for this ship mind. Ashton approaches with shaking hands, his eyes now fixed on the connecting bundle of wires that Ankita still has hold of.
Steady, Ankita. It isn't like that. I needed the ship mind. You have to understand, they would have died without it. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit why you ripped my ship mind and crippled my ship. I should put you down right now.
She tightens her grip on the connection.
Typical of you, Ankita. No curiosity.
Ashton smiles shakily.
That's why I never asked for it, for your help. You only look after yourself.
He nods at you.
That sleeper up there, they're just bait, right, to draw me out?
Ankita sucks a breath in.
Are you trying to give me more reasons to shoot you?
I love them, Ankita. Ashton looks at the crumpled sleeper. I love them, and they were going to die. I know you would never understand that. He starts closing the gap between himself and Ankita now, slowly inching forward.
Don't do that, Ashton.
Ankita snarls.
Don't do that.
Let the wires go, Ankita. Let us go. If you don't get out of my way, he inches closer. Please.
I can't let you take it, Ashton.
Ankita hardens her stare.
You stole it from me. You left me for dead.
She shakes her head.
You think I'm gonna trust you after all that?
I need it, Ankita. I need them to survive. Ashton is in reach of the sleeper now of Ankita. I'm going to take them now, Ankita. He raises a hand. I'm going to take the ship mind and go. Ankita loosens her grip on the connection a little. Her hand is shaking now.
Stop, Ashton. She lowers the gun a little. Stop. Seeing her drop her guard, he makes his move. A blur of movement, a struggle, a shot, another. You recoil back behind the edge as they ricochet around the inside of the drum, the sound deafening you. When you crawl back to the edge, Ashton is bleeding into the water, the red and the green. Ankita is standing at the center of the drum, the severed connection in her hand. The water drips endlessly, drip after drip after drip. You force yourself to look at the broken sleeper. There is no sign of life, of humanity. They are just another broken object among other broken objects, while all around, living things grow and thrive. Ankita finally looks back up at you, tears in her eyes. She begins to say something that might be, sorry, but you are already gone.
She killed him and destroyed the ship mine.
Yeah, that was rough, Ankita. That went really bad.
She owes you like $20 too.
Yeah, she owes me $20. That's definitely what I'm more concerned about, not the loss of human life that just happened. I need my money.
Double human life.
That's like a full day of Tavla, Ankita. Jeez. All right,
Jesus.
what's up?
Wow.
Nice.
Now what are you gonna? What are we gonna start building towards? What clocks?
Yeah, we've got the labs.
We still haven't checked out. We haven't fully explored the hub.
Oh yeah, we have not. Where did the grove spores come from? What the hell?
I don't think. Have we finished exploring?
Is the wastes an exploration clock? No.
One near the commune, I imagine.
Greenway?
Yeah, the Greenway.
No, we have not.
Exploring it.
So we do need to finish Greenway.
So we haven't done Greenway or the hub.
Yeah. So we can get ourselves there with this. Whoop. Great job.
Yay.
All right. Mushroom Grove.
Yeah.
Aviary.
Grow mushrooms.
Wow.
You've unlocked a new mechanic. Grow
Okay.
mushrooms.
Okay, grove spores and Reroll caps. Okay, I need both of these.
You want to see a forge for mushrooms with a 6 actually refills your life bar?
Somehow I doubt it.
Yeah,
How would that even?
That's what House Minister told us.
Yeah, but I think he was lying.
Yeah, I think it's different. I think it's changed now.
I think he's a big liar.
I think he's wrong. I think it might have used to do that, but doesn't anymore.
I'm gonna try this one.
Yeah, you get some spores. You can plant them in your apiary.
Hey.
So yeah, now you go to the apiary.
She needs the spores. I'm gonna give her the spores. Spore study. What is the aviary though?
Apiary, right?
No, it's aviary.
No. So you can start making a garden.
Oh.
Once corporate garden for impressing guests with gene-tweaked birds. Now this chamber is a mess of overgrowth. You can change that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Two clock segments.
Other clocks we haven't really checked out. Is Fang back today or tomorrow?
Shipyard clock we haven't checked out. I think Fang's back today, so we can go ahead and watch his cutscene.
And there's also...
By which I mean read a bunch of text.
The Sabine projects.
Oh. His clock didn't advance. Or maybe... Is it still the same cycle? Dang.
I have no idea.
It's been a long cycle.
Yeah. So, the hub, the gangs, the restaurant...
There's not an icon over Ankita's ship. You saying we're not gonna have a big denouement conversation? Get a lot of closure about what just happened?
Did you get the...
Oh, no, we are gonna have one. Wow.
Yeah.
Where's this? Tell me where it is.
I don't know where... I don't know if it's on there yet.
Yeah, it's probably next cycle. Okay. Wait. I have entered the Greenway. Oh.
Find a nurturing grow bed for the seed.
Okay, okay, I have to finish that clock.
No, I think it means the computer. I thought it meant the computer seed.
Yeah, I thought the clock might give me a computer garden.
No, it's going to give you a literal garden to grow mushrooms.
Okay, well. Where the hell do I put this?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All I know is that I need to go to sleep.
Get those PJs on.
Look at that Maywick clock. Maybe one of these days, Fang will help me stop this clock.
Hey, you're starving now.
I'm hungry.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
there's
is that the ambergris?
Yeah, but
So 2 cycles.
yeah, 2 cycles.
A note says, "I'll be here soon."
I'll be ready soon. I really need to go to therapy. As a future mercenary, I understand that after a lethal confrontation, it's important to see a mental health professional.
Time to check if Fang's back.
Oh yeah, let's do Fangs first. Because maybe he can stop the Maywick clock, finally. Yay! Fang grins at you as the bay door slides open.
I'm Fang.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Out of my house.
Fine, I'll just eat cold chicken fingers.
Above, in the rest of the building, people are busy, frightened. They speak in hushed tones and organize endless meetings after endless meeting. Havenage have avoided a full-blown crisis for now, but change is coming.
Oh, fuck.
You do need one finger on the mouse. Fang is in good spirits and bundles you inside before you even have the chance to greet it. That was the slickest operation this station has seen, he hugs you firmly. You made my job easy, he shakes you by the shoulders. I'm so proud. And, he smiles, I got to watch through the cameras as Havenage security that weren't in on it assaulted the station, Fang smiled. One of them straight up just whacked Hardin with their pistol. It was beautiful.
What are they gonna do with him?
I'm not sure anyone knows, but he is cooperating in dismantling his operations and scaring off Conway.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they'll exile him when they're done or hand him over to some court authority, Fang shrugs. Now I know he won't be an issue. I'm going to be focusing on systems for a bit, he shakes his head, seeing as that's my actual job. He points at the ceiling. People upstairs weren't so happy, though. They've been fielding questions about the state of the eye right and left since the recording got out. People are scared. Yeah, this whole thing hasn't won me many fans in the administration, but I think in the end they'll agree that outing Hardin was worth it, whatever the methods. He touches a stack of hardware. The eye is old, and it was never meant to run like this. The master control points that Erlin and Havenage installed, they keep it spinning from the rim. That isn't ideal. But, if you're asking me if the eye will stop spinning next cycle, no. He smiles. And me and a ton of other skilled people will be working to stop it happening in the cycle after that. Hardin's problem was that he didn't believe in people. He believed in systems, and their ability to shape the world around him. Fang squeezes your shoulder. But as far as I'm concerned, people should be the ones running the systems, not the other way around. Anyway, Fang raps on the side of the terminal. I know you didn't come down here for a lecture.
My tracker, Fang! My tracker! There's a super space assassin following my tracker.
I haven't forgotten. He produces a thumbnail drive. I managed to finish the code solution I showed you. It's a modified whipperworm, one made to deactivate that tracker of yours. But in the time since I got back, I added something extra. That tracker of yours doesn't just show SNR where you are, it transmits data about the state of your body and your current condition. My worm won't just deactivate it, it'll edit that data to tell SNRP your body is irreparably damaged. DNR, do not retrieve. He grins widely. Pretty smart, right?
Thank you.
Just slot it already. You take the drive and hold it in your hand. Then you close your eyes and open up your access ports. Take down your defenses.
Do you think that's the butthole?
I mean, that would be the butthole of the robot, the access port. The worm immediately enters your closed network. It whips through it, taking things with it as it goes. The moment they're gone, you forget they were ever there. They just blink out of existence. A second later, it's done. You open your eyes. How do you feel? Asks Fang a little nervously. Fang smiles widely. Well, you are free, sleeper. He claps you on the shoulder. Fang lets the word free hang in the air a little before he continues. Seems like it might be finally time for a celebration. Fang wraps his arm around you. Jenna still owes us those drinks. He laughs and you join him. Later when you leave, you feel deeply thankful for having such a friend.
Don't tell me what I feel, game.
I was going to say against John's will. As you walk from the building, you look at the wide curve of the eye, up at the hub and the other ring beyond it. The whole thing twinkles with lights, and it seems impossible to see it as anything other than breathtakingly beautiful. It feels, in that moment, like something eternal. That doesn't mean it can or even should last forever, or that it will never change, fade, or decay. Simply means that in this moment, this place has a future, and is one that you know deeply and truly is worth protecting. Upgrade. Now you could spend an upgrade point.
We did it. We did it! Okay, what do I want?
You could make things cheaper, or we could save it for a 3+. Because those other two don't seem that appealing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's do this one. Let's do engage. And then we can start doing 2+.
Yeah. All right.
If we even get to that before the game ends. All right, time to go check if this actually did stop the Maywick clock.
No, you could have seen it on your shipping container.
Oh, you're right.
It hasn't stopped it yet. It'll stop it next cycle.
Okay. Here's
Yep.
Ethan.
Ethan, you want to say hot bye?
I have to watch this cutscene. It's a cutscene.
Okay. I think they might have added this. The compressor is almost empty when you enter. A couple of scattered patrons in the booths and a lone bartender. The bartender recognizes you immediately when you arrive and nods and you return the greeting.
That's right. They know me here as Ethan's pay pig.
But, yeah, you know already you won't find Ethan here, but you had to be sure. With your tracker reporting you dead, he wouldn't have stuck around. You look at the empty stool, his empty stool, and you smile. You can imagine him on it when his slate chirps, letting him know that the target he found he was tracking is dead. You can imagine the screaming and swearing too.
That's right. Eat my butt, Ethan.
Is that all you were to Ethan? Another target? Or was there something else going on? It seems like a foolish question to ask now when he's fled the station, but it bothers you anyway.
Nuh-uh, game. It doesn't bother me.
You take one last look and walk out. You doubt you'll ever come back to this place or the memories it holds. You walk back out into the light of the bright market and allow yourself a smile. So this is what Fang meant when he said you were free. You could get used to this. Now those clocks are gone.
See ya, Ethan.
Nope, I guess it's next cycle.
Yeah, Maywick's still
Or
here.
actually, it's gone.
Oh, weird. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I just had to click on it, I guess.
You're starving.
I'm hungry. I got enough money for Emphas. Let's see if we can get enough Reroll caps for him.
Let's go.
Let's do this first. No. Let's do this first. Boop. Right.
I think isn't 2 all you needed?
Oh, you're right. I did only need 2. I thought I needed 3 for a sec, but I'm pretty sure it is 2. It's the trader that needs 3. What's up, Memphis? No, he needs 3.
No, he needs 3. No, go get 1 more. So when you start collecting spores, once you clear out the apiary, you basically get to just grow mushrooms.
Nice.
Yeah. They can net you a tidy little profit.
Oh, it just gave me a bunch of energy.
Yeah, I did not give you.
Damn. Well, let's try it again. We do need energy anyways. Come on.
This is extremely funny. Well, at least you don't need to eat now.
There we go.
There we go. Maybe you should save this for tomorrow?
Oh, do you think I'll get energy in the process?
I don't know. I don't remember. But it would make sense because he cooks you a meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to use that last one on exploring the hub?
Oh, the hub?
That's the last place we haven't fully explored.
Ugh, I guess. The hub seems boring.
I don't know what you mean. There's an overpriced capsule hotel up here. It's both +1. Both are risky.
Yeah, I don't have a huge need for cryo right now, so this one seems fine.
It's like take 13 cryo.
Okay, got 2 segments.
All right, let's see what you've opened up.
The Gimbal Lounge.
Gimbal Lounge.
Buy a spacer meal.
Yeah.
The gimbal sells itself on its spinning sphere, which claims to produce therapeutic gravitational effects. It does not, but they sell food. Good.
Damn, I'm so sad that Capsule Hotel didn't open.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want somewhere to stay for 45 creds a cycle?
Oh my god. I love that there's like a shitty, like, midtown type, super expensive, crappy bar district. Let me disappear the clock here. There it goes. It's gone.
They'll just be gone when you sleep.
I'm just gonna sleep in the dorm. All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Are you gonna be losing a dice tomorrow?
I think so. I think I'll be down to 4. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. All right. So, 1 more day. Yeah, you could get some scrap from the waste and start doing repairs to yourself. If you wanted.
Yeah. Let's do this other stuff first.
Alright. You want to finish exploring the hub?
I'm gonna do Emphas first to see if I get energy, because I will need that. Take these mushrooms. That's right, Emphas. You remember how we met at the beginning of the game, and I've been here for like 33 days trying to get mushrooms for you?
Alright. Let's open it up. Oh, he has to cook with them.
It's gonna take
Is that
him...
a timer? How many
3
days? 3 days. He doesn't like to rush these things. It
Oh
says
my
it
god,
right there.
dude. This is gonna be an incredible feast. This is going to be a sensory experience. I also saw that, I thought I saw that Fang's, like, building icon was back, but I guess not.
No. It should be back soon, and you'll be able to sell Yodigan data there, but...
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go discover some more overpriced bullshit. Alright. I can do either of these with 100% certainty, so who cares?
Just imagine wanting to hang out, choosing to hang out in a place with zero gravity all the time.
Ugh, it sounds horrible. There we go.
All right,
What do we got?
There.
Bliss.
Bliss.
And the Keyshow capsules.
Keyshow capsules.
The only place to sleep
Already-
on the hub. Hacked off a colony ship and welded to the ring, they are surprisingly expensive to rent.
Rent a capsule for 48.
No thank you. Look at this. Look at this.
The ship
Fuck.
mechanic on the hub.
Oh my god. Look at this.
I can do this. I think I got a bliss.
Look at this fucking progressive progressive dating sim character.
No way, Moritz. You take those substandard filters back to the shitheels who sold you them. You hear the voice echoing out the bay as you pass.
Wow.
Moments later,
You ruined all of Bliss's romantic potential with that voice.
As soon as Moritz drifts out, dragging a pallet of filter cartridges by a tether. Hey, you there? The same voice echoes out of the entrance. Looking for work?
Who, me?
Everyone on this station's looking for work. Get in here.
This is such a bold assumption.
The voice is coming from someone shorter than you expected. She's floating in the microgravity of the docking bay beside a half-deconstructed life support unit that looks like it might have exploded at some point. She points out a wrench in your direction. You know anything about these? She doesn't wait for an answer. Scratch that. Just help me with the casing.
Okay, fine, just stop talking.
All right, then. She definitely moves around the unit, making space for you beside the central seam and the dented case. Just take a grip here and lift it out and up, and then I can get in and unbolt it. She whacks the unit with the wrench. Whole thing is twisted to shit. You dig your fingers under the casing and lift it away, the metal squealing from the force. She puts her hand under, spinning the wrench to slip out the bolts, catching them in her other hand, and they spiral free. All good.
Man, this is reminding me of some experiences I've had recently building that CNC machine I've got in my garage. The motor for the Z-axis fell the fuck apart the other day. It apparently vibrated one of its interior screws out that fastens the gearbox to the motor, and I had to disassemble the gearbox, right down where all the gears go, and then put the motor back in so I could screw the stupid screw on.
It feels like it shouldn't be able to do that. The casing lifts off, revealing the ornate piping of the unit's interior. She whistles at the mess of ducts and filters. By the way, everyone calls me Bliss. She pats you on the shoulder, offering little in the way of an explanation.
Okay. I mean, normally if you have an epithet like that, you should make it clear why, but okay, whatever. Is this your bay?
It is for now, yeah. Whether I like it or not. She looks at you like that should mean something.
I feel like she has a certain idea of who sleepers are and what they do, and it's completely wrong.
Or is it right? Because how much of what you've done has been fixing shit and taking shit apart?
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's obliquely referencing just indentured servitude when she's looking at me meaningfully like that.
Bliss starts pushing and pulling at the ductwork, looking for fractured pipes. We haggle for contracts, but the good ones get snapped up quick by the bigger bays. So here I am, trying to get this M2 unit running again for one of the freelance tugs. Small-time stuff. Hold this. She rips a ribbed pipe and hands it to you like a freshly caught fish. We turn stuff around fast and neat. Maybe we get a chance at landing something bigger. Something starts hissing in the unit, and Bliss quietens?
Quietens, yeah.
Quietens it okay, with a precise whack. But to be honest with you, the way things are going, I can already see the other crews licking their lips, ready to take this place over. She looks up at you. I'm almost out of luck.
I'll help. What happened?
Long story. Some people just can't keep promises. She keeps working, twisting aside pipes with care. There we are! Bliss pulls her hand from deep inside the unit and comes out clutching a lumpen cube, scorched black.
I bet Lumpen Cube is the name of a specific sci-fi part that they're referencing. This M2 unit's got a defective Lumpen Cube.
This thing must have overloaded and popped half of itself out of the side. Now that's what happened to your unit. You both duck down to the side of the unit and spot the exit wound, its edges fringed with scorch marks. Grab me a replacement converter from the rack.
Head to the rack.
You kick off from the unit and drift over to the wall racks where a catalog of parts sit secured in clamps. Colored tape with scrawled notes flutter across the wall, a complex organizational system of Bliss's own design. Or it's just a big mess. You decide to pick out the right part.
I remember this is an M2 unit, and she called it a converter, so I'm guessing M2 converter.
You grab the part and push back to the unit. Bliss holds out an arm and you pass it over, spinning gently as it leaves your hand. Perfect! You passed!
You can remember 2 character sequences of alphanumeric codes.
That is, if you want to work here.
Well, I don't know. My last experience with a salvage person was pretty bad.
Well, she's a repair person. Bliss rubs her shoulders clean, looking down at her palms. Truth is, I need a hand here. My partner skipped out on me and left me with a whole mess. You seem like you might at least be better at spotting a clean air filter than Moritz.
I'll consider it, Bliss.
Wait, she frowns at the rack. That's not all of it. My old business partner, they rinsed the place, emptied the accounts, to bid for jobs we need to put down deposits, bring in parts, pay tug fees. For that, he looks nervously embarrassed. We need chits.
Oh, you're asking me to do venture capitalism, an investment, eh?
Exactly. Partners. Straight split.
Well, let me play a couple days of Tavla.
Bliss settles herself against the unit and looks off into the distance. I guess I look pretty stupid. Here I am asking random passerby to be my business partner. No offense. She manages a smile.
I do get it. This station, life is rough.
Thanks. She meets your eye. I appreciate it. Bliss goes back to working on the unit.
Maybe if we make
no
enough
pressure.
money, we can get the surgery that you need to fix your voice.
You find the money on you, or you find someone who has, or you just forget the whole thing. Up to you. She gestures for you to help her refit the casing. You both slot it back into place. I think I'm good to wrap this one up for now. But if you're into it, come back and we can bid on a new contract. Something to get our teeth into. Something that pays. She gives you a serious look. You can trust me. I don't say this stuff lightly.
I only talk about money very seriously.
You kick away from the bay, repelling yourself back to the handholds at the entrance. You slip out with a wave, and as you do, someone slips back in.
Is it Moritz?
You hear Bliss as you glide down the passageway. Moritz, I swear to God, if those filters aren't clean... You smile. Like, this could be interesting.
Moritz, I'm gonna spank your ass raw. Moritz, I've bought a riding crop, and I'm gonna teach you what the difference between clean and dirty filters.
Let's look at this new little thingy.
Help Rico's experiments.
That's the
help
thing
Bliss
you're collecting
compete.
scores from. Yeah,
Bliss
look
needs
at the little
fuck.
Look at the little triangle.
Given what I know about this game, this sentence, Bliss needs investment and hard work to turn her repair bay around. Could you be her business partner? Seems rough. I don't know if this is gonna go so good.
Business is not something like just free market economics is not really.
Seed money, a scam or an opportunity. Bliss seems solid enough, and this might be your best chance to get in on one of Hub's repair trade.
Yeah, a valuable industry to be sure.
The Bliss Bay can become very profitable. It can become the most profitable job.
Yeah,
easily.
Okay. All right.
You don't got $80.
Well, I did just roll
a 4 and a 1.
Like the exact same. My highest die didn't change, and I think my lowest die got even lower. So
Maybe
that's.
You can use that one to get Havenage. You can start working towards getting that shit mind that you can then flip into like what is it, $100?
Yeah. Yeah, I can sell the ship mind at the what's their face. That's a 2 and a 3.
3. Let's see.
That's Yatagan. I need to go a little further down.
No.
There we go.
Up there it is.
2 and a 3.
Wait, were those the same?
They're the same. A coincidence that should be illegal. Alright, let's open my eyes. I think we should throw this 4 into the aviary. Because aviary's safe. So let's just do this. Yay, 2 segment. And then we can throw this 1 into the Haifa commune and just get energy.
Get some food back.
You are assigned work in the canteen, feeding others. The work is hard, but you enjoy sharing the effort with the other members. Great. I'm so full now.
Yep, and hopefully tomorrow you can get your cash from your good buddy, your good pal. Your best friend.
Alright.
They didn't definitely kill 2 people in cold blood.
I mean, she seemed to feel bad about it, but how much does that count for, you know? What's up, Ankita? You spot Ankita on the track to the farm stack. She has a box on her shoulder and is working her way down the slope. She sees you as she approaches. Hey, is your bud's body in that box? What is it? Neither of you speak for a moment. She looks tired, pale. Her hair is tangled and clumps of dirt cling to her armor. You both eye each other. I mean, I want her to start this. Stay silent.
Sleeper.
She takes a deep breath.
I'm sorry for what happened. Truly I am.
She looks down.
I'm sorry you ended up in the middle of this when all you've shown me is kindness.
She rubs her face.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say it's okay. Like, that was fucked up.
So stay silent? I feel like stay silent implies that it's fucked up.
Yeah.
For that sleeper that...
She stares at the floor.
I'm sorry.
She looks up and away, not meeting your eye. Wow, game is forcing me to make a hard choice.
It's okay.
Or what you did was unforgivable.
It's so funny, too, because you think about it. There was once he dropped the gun, there was 0 reason to keep holding on to the fucking shit mine.
Yeah. I mean, like, yes, I think she fucked up really bad. I think she made a really horrible choice. But I don't know. This just isn't how I would phrase it. I wouldn't say the words, what you did is unforgivable. I would probably say something along the lines of, you did something really bad. The remorse you're feeling right now is appropriate.
I think what you did, I mean, unforgivable, the sleeper was a fucking innocent in that scenario.
Yeah, I guess that is the closest to what I want to say.
I would also say this, she also dragged you directly into a situation where she seemed to have been expecting a gunfight and brought you in anyway.
Well, I mean, she left me in cover at the top of the cistern.
But you have to wonder, like when Ashton said, is that sleeper supposed to be bait?
I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and tell her, like, hey, this was bad. She looks at you.
I understand.
Ankita shifts the weight of the box on her shoulder.
I've been preparing for...
She grimaces.
Look,
she sighs.
Can you come with me? It's easier if...
All right, lead on. Ankita leads down the dirt path between the pillars. There is a wind passing through the Greenway, a quirk of the air currents the biosphere maintains, and it ruffles the leaves softly. The sound makes the silence more obvious, more complete. You try not to think of the last time you were here. You have been trying not to think of it for the last few cycles. The image of the sleeper, sprawled, twisted open, connected to the ship mind, has been hard to forget. You realize Ankita is leading you back there, back into the drum at the center of the stack. You pause, trembling a little at the threshold, and she turns. What are you doing? She looks at you with empty eyes.
What needs to be done?
You stand on the threshold and look up at the tanks, green and wet, some glowing with flickering grow lamps. You look down at Ankita, suddenly so small under this hulking ruin, the smallest she has ever looked. She places the box down. I mean, I do want to see what she's going to do, so I'll follow her in. You follow Ankita into the stack, through a low tank, entering the drum at ground level. It is just as beautiful as you remember, but it barely touches you. Instead, you check the apertures of the tanks for the glint of a weapon or a shadow among the moss. Ankita stops, and you look down. The mossy island at the center of the tank is clear now, the equipment cleared away. In its place is a mound of dirt, loosely covered with moss. Ashton's rifle stands straight, half buried in the dirt at the grave's head.
I buried them together,
Ankita says without turning. You both stand there in silence for a little while. You think of questions you could ask about Ashton, about the sleeper. Yeah, how long did you know him? She takes a moment to respond, and for a moment you think she won't, but then the words come gushing out.
He signed on a while ago. He used to run recon for a corporate outfit, but he got sick of the pay. He joined the crew as a sniper, and the first few jobs were a breeze. He was so cold, disconnected. He always hit his marks. The last few jobs, though, he was different. I noticed that. We'd had a period of extended shore leave on the Eye, and when he came back, he was changed. I assumed he just had too much time off.
A normal problem.
He was
too
right.
Much time off.
Yeah. You need to be working all the time, otherwise you'll regrow your sense of empathy.
He was right. I never would have given him the ship mind. I never would have believed him. I've had crew members double-cross me, undercut me, rat me out. That's the business. He wasn't a good person. None of us in this job are. This is how we die, alone.
She stops, not sure of what to add. It seems like she's reaching for something, but she can't quite get there. You feel that gap between you, and as you do, it widens. The water drips. The moss trembles. You both stand in silence for a while longer. You both feel it. Life creeping back in, the silence ending. Ankita shifts her weight and then starts to walk out. You follow her, suddenly eager to be back out in the open space of the Greenway, to be away from this place forever. You stand outside and breathe the fresh air. You stare at the green leaves and the stars wheeling above them. That's it, says Ankita from somewhere behind you. You try to think of something to say, but you can't. Ankita puts a hand on your shoulder. You turn back to her.
At least take this.
She forces a handful of cryo-chits into your hands.
It's what I owe.
She looks at you desperately. You look down at the metal bars. Ugly little things, you think. Ooh. Ooh, how dramatic am I gonna be? I mean, like, yeah, I can't take this. I can't get paid for this. I can't do it.
Yeah, she's literally paying you for a hit.
You open your hand and let the chits fall to the floor. They clunk into the dirt and she does not pick them up. You turn without saying a word and continue up the track. She does not follow. As you walk up the rise, the wind picks up and the leaves shudder. You walk faster, trying to outpace your anger. You think of those ugly metal bars in the dirt. A life has to be worth more than that. It has to be. Sorry, Ankita, you're cool, but this was fucked.
Is she cool?
I mean, like, objectively, yes. She's like a big, strong, cool mercenary.
Oh, she has cool armor. Wow, cool robot approach with Ankita.
Yeah, yes. She has a wow, cool robot factor.
Man, in my playthrough, I tried yelling stop, and it made the gunfight turn so much worse.
Yeah.
And it went so much worse than even yours did.
Wow.
It was just like people were just killed with straight fire. The fucking sleeper is taken out by straight fire.
Oh my god. Wow.
Which makes that scene even more brutal.
Yeah. That's fucked. Let's give her another spore.
Oh yeah, you wanted to clear out more of the avian, right?
Yeah. So let's just put this other 6 into the aviary. Why not?
Oh, did you want to see if you could get a Havenage data this cycle?
Well, we got garbage dice. Let's see what we can do with them.
I was gonna say you didn't. I don't know if you needed to re-roll those.
I mean, they were bad already. They just turned worse.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
I don't know. I think you might die as a result of this.
Here we go. Havenage. Give me the data.
Yeah, and you can just put this last die in the commune.
What did you say?
You can just put this last one into the commune and get some energy back.
I'm gonna turn you up in Discord. You're pretty quiet.
Turn me up. This stream is about me now. I'm in charge.
Turn me up inside.
No, I was just saying, you could just drop that one into the commune to get yourself some energy and not spend money on it, on food.
Yeah, what did I need the Havenage? Oh, for the ship mind?
Yeah, which you can flip for, I think it's like 100 credits.
Yeah. I mean, I need to talk to... Oh, no, he needs 2 more days.
Yeah, he needs 2 more days.
Yeah, it's a pretty hefty chunk of change.
Yeah. And, like, right now, there's no high priority clocks.
I love communism. Look how full I am. Look at my full communist belly.
Right? You kind of can just pursue whatever you feel like pursuing right now.
Yeah. I can just do whatever I want. Is this just how it is until the end of the game? I just kind of fill clocks until I'm done?
No.
No, okay.
You're just at the start of every single plot line you have right now.
Oh, okay. What do I want to use this 5 on? Do I want to finish clearing out the aviary?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Let's do it. Bloop.
Clear overgrowth.
Alright, what do we got now? Germinate spores.
Yeah, you can start planting spores here. You'll get like there's like 3 types of mushrooms you can get.
That
You want to see if you can get another Havenage?
Yeah, I have all 2s, baby. Let's hope they both want a 2.
I don't know, I'm sure there's probably some safe stuff. I mean, 3 isn't that bad.
Well, this one's a 2. Give me the data. Alright, and what does this guy want?
It's gonna be
A 2.
Oh.
Hey. Look at the luck on us. Alright. Oh, I forgot to extract the data.
I was gonna say you didn't do the thing yet.
Alright, now I just need 2 more.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and get food.
Can we see what it is? I was gonna say before we moved over, could we see how much money you will get from for a ship mind?
Oh, sure. Go to the shop. Sell ship mind, 150 cryo.
150. Yeah, and so one of the mushrooms, you see the Matsutake?
Oh, 80 cryo for 3 batches.
For three.
Nice.
That's one of the mushrooms. That's one of the 3 mushrooms you can grow.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
These mushrooms are fucking wicked.
Yeah. Now the game's chill.
Neutral outcome. Yeah, we're finally past the like truth and consequences arc of the game, which is good.
Yeah, now you're really
shitty rolls.
All the clocks you have left that you can start doing the long-term ones, they are all paths to endings.
Mob prop, I was very close to saying truth and reconciliation.
I don't get that reference.
It's from the
famous video games series, Halo.
Oh, that's the name of some of the terminals or whatever, or 2 of the ships. Something.
Damn it.
Oh, I mean, those aren't bad. Even +1.
Yeah, whatever.
I think the only ongoing clock that won't lead to like endings is the Sabine stuff with the gang and the restaurant.
Oh.
The restaurant.
Master Chief Collection Halo Gaiden. Master Chief Isekai.
Yeah, and now we'll start growing.
Great. Got my own little zone. She needs one more spore.
Yeah, you could probably get it and then drop
Yeah.
that too into the commune.
Yeah. Oh boy. This is a little bit risky, but... Oh! I'm so hungry.
Oh, you got nothing out of it too.
Yeah, it just lost me 2 energy.
And are you gonna lose your second dice next cycle?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You want to use the drug tonight, so you still have 4 dice?
Yeah,
Or
let's do
you
it.
back-
Whoop! Oh, I have active scenes. Where are they?
Where?
Is it Fang?
Oh, Fang might be back?
Were we
Because I
waiting
thought
on-
Emphas had 1 more day.
Yeah. Maybe Emphas got... Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Emphas just got really hype. Emphas drank a 5-hour energy, I guess.
Or Halo dropping. Emphas is preparing the Reroll caps. He's had to heavily adapt the recipe, he says. But the smell is already incredible. It emanates from a strange purplish white bulb we've never seen before, and he's slicing it finely.
Okay.
He
Tell me
blushes
more.
and he brushes and slides. He said he blushes. Ooh, woo, sleeper. This mushroom's for you. He brushes and slices the mushrooms and then places them in the wok with the sliced bulb and the oil. They caramelize there in that well-worn crucible. He adds liquids, transparent and opaque, and then turns down the heat. A sprinkle of leaves is the final touch.
Oh, I love leaves.
We have a moment, sleeper. He smiles. Do you have a story? Something in the scent of the food gives you a feeling of nostalgia, something distant and melancholic. It seems like the story should match that feeling somehow. Maybe you'll feel better for telling it.
It's unclear to me whether tell another sleeper story is like, oh, cop
Someone
out,
from the,
or
I mean, it would be telling the story of someone else that you usually knew or work with.
yeah. Recall my oldest memory seems boring. So let's tell another sleeper story.
You start by explaining what it was like to work alongside the other sleepers, or at least what you remember of it after your long trip through the void. You try to explain that the close proximity you lived and worked in didn't always engender the feelings of closeness you may imagine. And that, mostly, each sleeper was just as lonely as another. You do remember one, however, an extractor who you ended up on an asteroid extraction detail. Like most sleepers, they had a few nascent memories left behind from the person they were emulated from. But these memories almost exclusively focused on a daughter they could never fully recall. All they had of her was a handful of half-eroded memories and emotion, both someone else's and also their own.
Oh no.
You recall how one cycle that sleepers simply kicked off from the asteroid into the black, the propulsion units firing until they were empty. You tell Emphas how you watched them fade away and wink out, suddenly lost in the void. After that, you stare quietly for a long time, watching Emphas cook.
Yeah, Emphas, I hope you like this dinner conversation as I just fucking relive a Vietnam flashback.
Emphas finishes cooking and meets your eye. I'm sorry, sleeper, for your troubles. He puts the wok to one side. I appreciate you sharing with me, he smiles. I hope it lightens you a little. He passes you a bowl and heaps the Reroll into it, their yellow color mixing with the pale sauce and whirls and plumes. Eat. The dish is delicious, filling. It warms you as you eat it in a way you weren't even sure your body could be warm. It is a small mercy, you think, that S and Arc left you this pleasure. Many of the features of frames are there to simulate human experience. You know that much. Emulated minds cannot be rewired, so their need for embodied experience must be met. That is why you breathe even when you do not need air. Without that simulation, the sensation of drowning would be unbearable. Food serves another purpose. Your frame is able to metabolize it, to produce energy from the raw material. Vitamins and minerals are excess, of course. Your frame only needs raw power. So much is wasted, and yet, while you eat this food and feel the warmth, nothing feels wasted. It all means something to you.
Pat, so much is wasted.
So, I wonder if you're just putting out, like, poops that is just like a whole broccoli.
I'm thinking it comes out like just cubes. Just doo-doo cubes.
Well, there's no
weird
reason
gray doo-doo cubes.
There's no reason it would become a doo-doo. Because that's because of human like bacteria and the process of digestion through the intestines.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no reason that it would necessarily stink, but it would become like an unrecognizable post-metabolic slurry. Yes, mod prop, like a wombat produces doo-doo cubes.
I'm sorry, I gotta look this up real quick. Wombat poop. Oh my god, poop cubes was the first result.
There we go. There we go.
Wow, they are perfect cubes.
We've answered the question.
The first result is scientists finally got to the bottom of it. We've cracked the code.
Incredible. Yep, just little cuboids.
Oh, I'm looking at a lot now, and they're not like perfect cubes. They are just like cube-like, honestly.
Yes. So we've done it. We've figured out canon. Sleepers have wombat colons.
As you finish, Memphis takes the bowl, the last of his cleaning. He smiles at you, and neither of you feel like you need to say anything more. Instead, you simply exchange nods and walk your separate ways back into the bright market, somehow changed.
You leave your cryo chits and a handful of doo-doo cubes on the counter.
No, you didn't have to pay for that. And
that's
yeah,
right. Because I did work for him. Look how full my nutrition meter is. I'll never hunger again.
Yeah. Do you know wombats have an ass plate? I don't believe it.
Like a bone? Like a bone?
Mail?
Is it like the pajamas with the butt part that you can unbutton? Except it's a bone?
Okay. The wombat's backside is made up of 4 fused plates, surrounded by cartilage, fat, skin, and fur.
Oh.
It's used to defend. It blocks its burrows by pointing its ass out.
My invincible butt shield.
It's an invincible butt shield.
The wombat is a rare sort of RPG role called a butt tank.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at an image which is sourced from a YouTube video called "The World's Most Deadly Butt."
Mom Prop, we don't doubt you. I just think it's normal to be incredulous when someone tells you that an animal poops cubes and has a butt plate.
The thing is that it's less.
You're
that,
right,
it's
Mom
not
Prop.
that...
You have built up a lot of wombat credibility, and we're sorry for questioning your integrity.
Listen, chat. It's not that we doubt that wombat has a plate. It's that we do not understand what it means for it to have a plate. Like, we don't understand what that means to describe it.
How does one define a plate? A plate,
exactly.
A butt plate by any other name.
Sleeper, you warm my heart with each delivery.
That's right, I'm the best. Sleeper! Rico greets you without so much as looking up from her work. I have some of yours here. Come see! She beckons you over to a heavyweight-looking console wired to a series of specimen jars, some of which contain your spores. What does it say? The spores you have here are a real cocktail, a selection of types from within the groves, but I've been able to isolate a few. She taps one of the specimen jars. Here we have Tricholoma matsutake. Rico breezes through the Latin and Japanese pronunciation as if it was nothing. A species Solheim somewhat modified for use on the station. She brings up a panel on her console showing a chemical composition, all gradiented bars and obtuse acronyms. This is the composition of the Solheim modified matsutake spores. Modified? Yes, every species on the eye is a tweaked variant of Solheim's, of course, but that's not the point. Rico brings up another panel, identical in layout but with wildly different colors and numbers. You see, this is what your matsutake spores look like. They aren't the same? That's the conclusion, yes. Rico glances at the specimen jar as if it might have something to add. They are fundamentally the same spores, but they carry different chemicals, different signals. She leans back and sighs. Solheim may have introduced their own tweaked versions in the beginning, but the groves have and still are affecting them. Affecting them how? It's hard to tell without samples of fully grown mushroom. She meets your eye, and herein lies our problem. She moves to another desk where two trays sit side by side. This is my mushroom fighting arena, she says. The first contains nothing but plant mulch. The second you smell before you even look at it, the pungent aroma of the fruiting matsutake, like rotting, sodden overalls laced with an edge of spice. The matsutake here are grown from Solheim stalks, pulled from a spore vault in this complex, she winks. They are delicious, by the way. She sets them aside. The empty tray is germinated with the spores you collected. No activity, no germination, nothing. But the groves are full. Yes, they are. Rico looks at you directly, and you suddenly realize how much she is enjoying this. So here's our puzzle, Sleeper. Spores from the groves won't grow in the lab. This is very common with mushrooms.
Yeah.
Only a handful of, not handful, only some mushroom species are saprotrophic, which means they can be grown directly off of dead, plant matter. Most, or not most, a lot of mushroom species are, rhizo something, which means they have to exist in a complex rhizome network.
To be fair, we do barely understand mushrooms, even into the great future.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying this is incredibly common. It's very common for us to be unable to grow mushrooms in lab conditions because we know they are rhizo whatever, but we don't know what they need in their ecosystem to grow.
Well, the problem here is that the other matsutake mushrooms grow fine.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. But it could just be they went from saprotrophic to rhizo whatever.
I'm sorry, do you think that's what the game's going to say?
No, I think the game's going to say that there's some kind of spooky magic computer making the mushrooms want to fuck.
The mushroom Twitter.
Yeah. We have to get on them. We have to get invited to mushroomwhat.cd. But gathering fruiting bodies from the groves is too unpredictable. We need to grow a fruiting body from some of these spores so we can track it, understand it. In short, I need you to become my mushroom farmer. I've already started. I love mushrooms. Rico looks impressed. Well, an eager mycologist. I'd never have guessed. I assume you set yourself up in the aviary. I've been eyeing that place up for its proximity to the groves. Bring me whatever grows, not just matsutake. There's more than a couple of variants in there, so I'll need plenty of samples. She plucks a matsutake cap from the tray. These little things are reflections of their conditions, their smell, their taste, their chemistry. It all derives from the conditions of their growth. She smells the cap. Enough of these, and we'll have a picture of what is happening here, of the ways in which this biosphere is modifying itself, or being modified, whichever the case may be. Rico pops the matsutake cap into her mouth, taking you by surprise. And don't worry, Sleeper, she says while softly chewing. If this turns out to be a dead end, I'll make sure that not a single mushroom will go to waste. I'm ravenous for mushrooms. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do I need now? I need Matsutake samples and Reroll samples.
You have neither.
Yeah. I've got spores though.
Yeah, so what are we gonna do with these dice?
I don't know. They're kind of
Where do we
shitty.
put 'em? I mean, you could re-roll them right now if you really do that.
I need 2 more Havenage data for the big
Yeah, let's
payout.
see if you can get them.
Yeah.
Up
Boom.
to 2?
Well, let's see if the other one is more selective, because we could use a 2 or a 3 in that.
True.
Well, they're both 2-3. So let's get it. Give me
You
the
can
give me the cage.
re-roll without a real fear of getting a really bad roll.
Exactly. Oh!
Yes. Now let's make some money moves.
Well, first we want to give the Havenage data to this guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're making money moves. He's gonna give you a shit mind.
Thank you for this. Does his
And now-
shit evolve? No.
Nope. You will no longer be able to go to him.
Wow. It seemed like they were setting him up to be an important character, but I guess not.
Oh, he might. He'll show up.
Okay.
You just don't. There just won't be a reason to go to him.
All right. Now let's invest. Let's become an investor. Because even if we do this, we'll still have enough to buy a goo.
I mean, the other thing is that instead of buying a goo, do you want to start collecting scrap, like using a die to collect scraps that you can self-repair with?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it takes 1 scrap to restore 1 unit of condition. So as long as I get 1 scrap every trip, that's all I need. So let's do this. Boop. Wow, 1 scrap.
1 scrap. 1 scrap for 1 pip. Now what do we do with this 6?
1 scrap equals 1 pip.
You could make some cash. You could go work at the restaurant, start filling that clock back up.
Or I
You
could
also
do
go to the
this.
shipyard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Man, yard hand. Sorry, haul materials just doesn't seem worth it because it's like more risky, gives you the same bonus. So let's just do this. Boom.
Yeah, see what I mean? You didn't get any money from that, right?
Yeah. It's a real shame.
Free labor, am I right?
Yeah, a day's work should be paid a day's wage.
Yeah, you could have slept in the commune instead of going all the way out here.
Yeah, but I have it in.
Repair.
Should I?
Yeah,
Can I fit another pip in there?
yeah.
Yes, just barely. All right. Cycle over. Hungry.
Let's see, you're only down 1 pip.
Yep. Awesome.
So if you use a dice a day, you can keep working. You can also start using that scrap to finish making your apartment.
Oh, you're right.
You remember that place?
Yeah, I do. It is almost done. So let's just do that. Let's just get some scrape. Because it doesn't matter if I'm hovering at full or hovering at 1 below full, so I can just skip a day. Use this scrap to fix this old house.
Oh,
Maybe-
yeah, and you only needed 1 more for the next part.
Yeah, maybe I will get on Space HGTV.
What is it? Yeah. Let's see,
What's
what's it at
this?
now?
Seal unit. I just need
Yep.
dice, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's risky. Okay, one segment. That's not great. Let's re-roll. Boom.
You want to do any of the gang stuff? You want to go get any more tithes?
I don't really like working for Yatagan. I'd rather do other stuff if possible.
But are you really working for Yadigan, or are you just trying to get close to figure out what happened to Sabine?
I guess so. I am worried about Sabine. Like as much as
tithes will give you scrap components.
Yeah, but I need energy too. I can do both, honestly.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay, there's that.
Wow. Yeah, 3 energy is good.
Yes. And there's this. Scrap components. Great. That was easy.
Yeah, what do you want to use this 3 on?
I don't know, dude.
Is any of the shipyard stuff safe enough that you can pull this off?
No, this is risky, dangerous.
Is the bar's risky too, I believe.
It is risky. But the lowest is 10 cryo, so doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, let's hope no one breaks a beer bottle on you. Yeah.
That was a good outcome.
Nice.
Alright, let's go. Oh, right, this isn't done yet.
No.
I was so excited, I thought I was done.
The sweet home of the shipping container.
Yeah.
You want to repair it? Yeah.
Might as well do it while we have it.
Yeah.
Yay! Working on your own body is an unsettling but necessary act. You can feel the new components under your skin. I like to imagine I'm just becoming like a hulking trash can monster the more I do this.
You do have to wonder what you're doing to supplement the fact that your body is destroying itself.
Yeah, that you basically have programmed in rejection sickness.
So it's are you just replacing veins in your body?
Who
with
knows?
A tube you found?
Who the fuck knows? Alright, what was I moving? What was I schmoving?
Yeah.
Well, Yatagan's probably more important than that.
Oh yeah, you could get another...
More tides. Alright, now we only have crappy dice. Let's just do this. Okay. I don't know. Alright. Not exactly thrilled about that. Let's check on Bliss. Oh, right.
One more day.
One more day.
What about your mushroom farm? Is that one more day? I think that's one more day, too.
I think so, too, but it doesn't hurt to look. It's just not very entertaining, I guess, for viewers, but we've only got one, so... They can deal with it.
We're in the life sim part of this game.
Yeah. Alright. Let's just go.
What about the 6 in?
What about the what?
Where do we put in the 6 in?
Oh. I think we're just going to put that back in Yatagan. Oh, shipyard.
Okay. I was going to say the 6 in Yatagan will get you energy back, but...
You are right.
You say you slot the dice.
I mean, I also have 3 ones that I can just throw in the commune, right?
Yeah.
I don't really have any other use for them.
You could get some data.
I am going to.
Yeah, you can flip that data.
Alright. And now...
Commune. Work for your food.
That's right.
Work to support the whole.
From each according to his ability. I like that another extremely true to life thing about the commune is that it's just a place for my worst dice. I'm not giving the commune any valuable resources. I'm basically rolling up to the commune with a package of bologna hey, can I crash here tonight?
You want to repair? You got 2. You have 2.
Oops.
No. You fucked up.
It's not a big deal. It's a small deal. Alright.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Listen to this fucking track.
Yeah, we got those warm synthes. Who the fuck are you, Moritz?
Who should Moritz be?
Oh, this is the guy who works with Bliss.
What, hold on, I should probably be Moritz because they're probably going to talk to each other.
Oh, great.
What can Moritz be? If Bliss is really annoying, what's Moritz's? Hey. A quiet voice greets you as you leave. Sleeper, it's me.
Who?
Moritz. He pauses. I work for Bliss. He rubs the back of his head. You're not an easy person to find.
I just sort of sleep wherever I end up at the end of the night.
Moritz holds up his hands. Hey, no judgment. It's cool. You both stand there for a moment, each waiting for the other to speak.
What's up, Morris? Moritz?
Moritz. Yeah. Well, Bliss needs you. A job came in, a real big one. She's asking for you to come up and help her out. You nod sagely.
Okay, soon.
Soon, he repeats it back to himself. Look, Les said I've got to get you right now, so he shrugs. Now is better than soon. Mort stands there for a little while, unsure if the message is delivered.
I understand.
Cool. He looks around. Bliss just likes me to do a thorough job, He rubs his hands together before burying them in his jacket pockets.
Is Bliss bullying you? Does she, swirly you? You seem to be having a rough time.
See ya, Sleeper. Moritz ambles out down the corridor, kicking a filter cap on his way out.
This guy and filters, holy shit.
He hates them.
Can't stand him.
Well,
filters the bane of his existence. All right, let's go look after our investments after we harvest some dang mushrooms. 2 random rare mushrooms. I'll take that. I got matsutake and clubhead caps.
Unidentified.
Hey, take these.
Take them.
3 segments.
Nice.
She loves the matsutake.
Yeah, probably good to get that. I mean, I guess they'll be random because you might want to save them up to get the 3 for the fucking $80.
Yeah, but who gives a shit?
Ember's where?
Ember's wake. Okay, so this is the contract. All right, we've got a critical action, so we should just go ahead and dump this 6 in here. There we go. Leaks halfway sealed. Let's go ahead and do this. Tank recladding.
What is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's taking the cladding and putting new cladding on. Well, that didn't do anything.
I guess.
What's this clock at? It's fine. 5 out of 8. It's gonna be A-okay.
You mean 0 out of 3?
No, I was looking at the progress clock.
I was looking at the time limit.
Yeah, that's because you're a glass half empty person, and I'm a there is no glass.
You're licking the water off the floor.
Yeah. I teleport the water directly out of the sink into my mouth with my mind.
You're just lapping it up.
With my little kitty tongue. You're a glass half empty type of person, and I am a cat boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We are not the same. Is it safe to work on your apartment, or is it risky? I think it might be risky.
It is risky because of sealing. It's sealing.
Yeah.
But it's only energy risky. All I'm risking is energy.
And then you can immediately get back from the commune.
Yeah. Let's just do it. Neutral.
Yeah. Now I know where you can put that fucking 1 dice.
Here. Take this big bag of Lay's potato chips.
You are assigned work in the dorms, cleaning and repairing. So
That's
you're
right.
you're like wiping the poop. You're like cleaning poop.
Yeah, but I'm doing kind of a shit job of it. Let's jam some wires in our butt.
I mean, they're just happy you're working.
Yeah. I mean, the abundance created by industrialization means that I don't have to give my all every day.
Well, you got
Sometimes I can
6.
sometimes I can just fucking phone it in.
What are you looking for?
I'm just thinking like, okay, if that's ever going to become relevant.
Yeah, when the episode 2 of the DLC drops.
Well, where the fuck do I plant this computer seed? Okay. Where do I do it?
Man, who knows?
Is it here? No.
No.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna do a rim job.
It's a hub. It's a hub job. It's a job for a hubby.
My hubby. I've got a big 6 here. Oh, that's fine. And then this doesn't matter what result we get.
Yeah.
Hey!
Do you want to? As you both wait in the airlock for it to cycle back to the bay, Bliss thumps you on the arm. Nicely done, sleeper. I don't know if that's the right voice or not.
It's close.
Nicely done, sleeper. We cleared the contract, no problem. She stretches. Once we're back in the bay, we can check if the payment has come through and divide it up. She stretches. Feels good. Gotta stay limber.
Wait, she stretches twice? Yeah, she's getting really loose.
The airlock clunks and the lights flicker, and a moment later you are at the back of the bay where Moritz is at the ramps, trying to figure out where the mess of tools Bliss left in her wake should be hung up.
What's up, Moritz?
Moritz
Oh
looks
my
over her
god,
shoulder.
Moritz is in his fucking Majin form.
Sleeper. He spins. Looks like clean workout. Looked like clean workout there. No,
Maybe it was a bad idea to give Moritz and Bliss such similar voices.
Yeah, you're right. Moritz. Let's make Moritz okay to listen to. So he'll be like, "Sleeper. Looked like clean workout there. Sir."
What if Moritz has a super deep voice?
I gotta be able to reflect how subby he is.
Yeah,
He's a subby little boy.
he's ready to get mogged by me.
yeah. You look over at Bliss. Morris is looking at that big pipe you stapled onto the front of your body and is like, time to go to work. You look over at Bliss, who's already gliding over to her management console. She twirls a little as she crosses the cavernous bay. No one you've ever met moves as well in 0G as she does. It's like she was born into it.
I bet if you have a baby in 0G, it's super easy. It just squirts right out.
I'd probably be very hard because you'd have a hard time pushing.
Nah.
Shit. Bliss slams a fist on the console. Shit.
I love the idea that Bliss is just bad at cursing. This is the only one she knows, and she really doesn't know how to say it.
Shit heel. Shit stain.
Shit. Ah, shit. What's up?
I can't even. Bliss closes her eyes. Come here. Bliss calls you over. Look at this, just look. She spins the terminal screen and you see the details for the bay's account. You see an entry for the Ember's Wake, a repair fee paid in full the moment you finished up the job. But then, directly after, the whole amount was transferred back into an unknown account.
Dude, Bliss, you gotta change your pin. Your
passwords.
Your Findom is like so on your shit. All right. What the hell?
This is the work of my ex.
Oh.
She punches the terminal. He must have coded a back door into the machine before he left.
What a piece of shit, man.
There's no
What a
way
motherfucker.
She pauses, thinking. Moritz, throw me that wrench.
What's that for?
Mort spins the wrench across the bay. Bliss smiles. This. Bliss brings the wrench down on the terminal hard. You flinch backwards as a haul of computer parts spill out up into the bay. A glittering arc, fragments of screen, memory sections of casing.
Bliss, you are a mess. I am a robot, and every day I live, I break even more. And I am calling you a mess.
When Bliss is done, she clips the wrench to her tool belt. Try backdooring your way into that, you shit.
It is the only one she knows.
It's follies among the rats.
Shit your way into that shit, you shit.
Bliss, he says tentatively, you want me to... He looks at the arc of fragments shifting across the bay, nervously.
Why don't you
Bliss
date
shakes her
Moritz?
head.
He looks exactly like you.
No! She's like, I've got it. You go get me a new terminal. Cheapest you can find. Cobble one together from pieces at the ore exchange if you have to.
I'm your business partner. We're gonna start having words. Bliss.
She looks over at you. I'm good now. Bliss glides over to the panel by the wall. Don't worry, one of the first things I had installed when we spec'd out this place was a cleaning sweep. She flicks over a plastic cover on a huge red button. Watch yourself.
Is this gonna be like a Zamboni with saw blades on it?
She hammers the button and a row of laser emitters unfold from the bay wall.
The death
They start
Zamboni.
crawling their way across the work area, frying the debris as they do in pulses of burning light. Bliss smiles.
You shoot that trash with a laser?
It's that, or just space the whole bay every few cycles.
Bliss! Learn to clean! Damn! Are you okay?
Not really. She stares at the sweep panel. Just don't seem to be able to extricate myself from this shit.
There it is again.
No matter how hard I try. The cleaning sweep buzzes, crackles as it works its way across the bay. That account wasn't everything. I'm not that stupid. Once Moritz gets back, I'll secure it and flush everything else. She flicks the nearby piece of debris into the path of the sweep. Clean break.
Oh my god.
Then we take another contract. That's it. She shuts off the sweep as it reaches the near end of the bay.
I just got done with a revenge arc that ended really badly, but I'm still gonna ask. You don't want that cryo back? You don't want me to go hack the guy and then you can maybe take him and his lover out?
Oh, I want it, but it's gone. You could have transferred it anywhere. She looks out across the hub. And even if I knew where he was, the last thing I want is to ever see him again. She rubs her forehead. I'm sorry, Sleeper. I know you worked for this too, but next time won't be the same.
This is why you should never date a man who wears crop tops. Yeah, that's okay.
That's why you should never date a man who tells you not to smash things with a wrench. She smiles. See you in a few cycles. Moritz will let you know. She winks and kicks off the bay to finish cleaning up.
Am I gonna have to pay you again? Man.
Maybe. What does it say? I guess it's 2 ticks?
Yeah, there's a clock. Man, owning my own business is a real difficult.
You want to re-roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll. Wow, a 4.
I mean, the 4 could get you decent work.
I can go to the shipyard. Because this is just risky. It's not a big deal if I fail it. Neutral. That's fine. That's fine. Let's continue getting the bank account numbers of every member of Yatagan.
No, I was going to say, you know where you can sell Havenage data at that bar thing like that.
I thought they took both.
I thought they only took Havenage.
Maybe they do. All right. And let's go.
Oh, use that. Yeah, you want to flip it now?
I do. Yeah, I do want to know. Yes,
Yeah,
they do take.
Yeah, Fang's supposed to open back up and they take Yatagan data.
Oh, okay. Well, let's. Let's go give about 20 a hot 20%
Bro, they're just happy someone's willing to scrub the toilets. And then, like, of course the Slaper is going to be great at scrubbing the toilets because you won't get grossed out.
Yeah, I don't smell. I don't have a sense of smell.
No, you have a sense of smell.
No, I don't.
You
I can turn it off. I'm rebooting my nose, Patrick.
When we were at Emphasis stall, the food he made you smelled nostalgic.
That's actually a substitute sense of smell that's just aromatic particles hitting the surface of my skin.
It would be pretty sweet though if they made the poop smell like, oh yeah, these sleepers are gonna
be deep in poop. We're gonna make poop smell so good to them.
What we gotta do is we gotta make it smell like cookies.
I got a big Matsutake haul now. Take these. Take these. All right. And now let's just finish this out. Oh wait.
Oh, you still need to yield one more crop from Navier before you can replant.
Yeah, I just clicked on the wrong thing. All right. We got Matsutake and these guys that we can't use yet.
Spore catcher.
Oh.
Upgrade point.
Upgrade point, just for that?
That's 2. Could wait out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Come on. Reveal to me your secrets, old lady.
It's done.
What's up, Rico? Rico meets you at the entrance to the lab, leaning on her crutch with a glint in her eye. Walk with me, sleeper. I'd like to tell you a story. She makes her way down the corridor that leads back up towards the main commune building. When people first crossed what we call Founder's Gap into the Greenway, they did so against the wishes of Andre Erlin. That's his first name? Damn. At the time, Erlin was trying to stabilize the Union and establish control over the Eye in the wake of Solheim's collapse. It was chaos, competing factions, failing systems, so many dead and injured from the riots. That was his priority. Listen. You both crossed through a glass-roof tunnel, the Greenway outside crowded with vines and branches dappling the light. Erlin had written the Greenway off. Cut off from the rest of the station and linked to a broken spoke, he claimed it was only a matter of time before everything here would die. He refused to let anyone abandon their duty to the Union and cross. They were traitors to the cause, or as good as. Rico continues, making her slow but steady way into the inner gardens of the commune. There weren't many of us, but we believed that what was here was worth saving. We had to keep our plan secret until we crossed, and some of us left people behind. She pauses to catch her breath, her voice cracking. It is difficult to know if from effort or emotion. What we found was a disaster, nothing like what you see here. Half of the Greenway was leaking oxygen into space, the plants flash frozen. The other half was a swamp of mulch, as decaying matter clogged every system. We worked hard, we lost good people, we cleaned up and closed up, but it was never going to be enough. After many cycles, we all knew this place was doomed, but we kept on working, talking less and less, because we couldn't face it. We all developed a death wish. If the Greenway was going to die, so would we. What changed? Everything, Rico smiles. We crossed some invisible boundary, tipped some biological scale, and the Greenway started to recover. Plants flowered, crops sprouted. For the first time, we reaped the fruits of our labor. Rico smiles, looking up at you. We thought it was us, that we managed to do just enough to end the cycle of decay. I thought we had saved the Greenway, until today. You pass into the grow beds of the commune, rich with the hustle and bustle of Haifa members planting and harvesting. For a while, Rico is quiet, and you both simply observe the hypnotic movements of the work crews, the eager chatter washing over you like a wave. Rico smiles to herself. I should have known, of course, that our arrogance was unfounded, but we needed to believe back then. We needed a myth to bring more people across the gap. You both move into a smaller corridor, Rico following some direction unknown to you. What you have shown me is that, back then, the Greenway saved us, not the other way around. Tell me, have you ever consumed one of the Matsutake or Reroll caps you have been growing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him. I made Emphas cook him for me.
Yeah.
I imagine they were delicious, nutritious, almost uniquely so, she muses. After all, they were designed for you. Rico has a mischievous look. At first I thought it was the location they were grown in that made the mushrooms from the aviary, from the labs, or from the grove different to each other. But what I have come to understand is that it is the person growing them. The Matsutake and Reroll caps you brought me are totally unique, containing compounds never usually found in similar specimens in my possession. Many of these compounds aren't even digestible for humans, but for a sleeper like you. Rico smiles as she leads you into the internal garden of the commune, where the Haifa members have planted species from all over the Greenway. Back when the tide turned, when the Greenway started to recover, we all felt something, a response. It was as if this place was not just alive, as a forest is alive, but alive in other ways, communicative, responsive. We shrugged it off at the time, but now I understand why. Rico stops and turns to you. This place is responding to us, adapting itself to us. It is growing fruiting bodies for you, for me. It is adapting and changing. It is, in short, displaying all the signs of sentience. The Greenway is sentient? Perhaps not the... Yeah, I did meet him. Perhaps not the Greenway, but the ecosystem itself or something within it. Rico sits on a bench within the peaceful gardens and gestures for you to join her. When you have been growing the Jirolls and the Matsutakes in the aviary, those species so familiar to the Greenway, have you discovered any others? Yes. Rico can barely contain her excitement. I should like to see those. Please bring me some next time you're here. You look around the garden, amazed at the sense of peace within it. Rico interrupts the silence. There is a species of mushroom that I haven't seen in years. It is dark, short, shaped like a club. We found it in those early days when we were working to save this place. It was around the time that we started to lose our first members. They were succumbing to some infection, some mold growing deep in the dark mulch that drowned this place. At that point, we thought we were lost, and then these mushrooms emerged from that same black mold. We tested them and saw that they contained some compounds that counteracted the mold. They contained an antidote. Of course, as a botanist, I saw this as part of the natural processes of this ecosystem, even if the timescales seemed absurdly short. But what I am wondering is if that antidote was a gift. Rico meets your eyes. Perhaps, if you are patient, you will receive your gift too, sleeper. You both sit for a while, Rico seemingly done telling stories for today. You watch the light playing off the leaves and plants around you and wonder what forces could be at play in this place. I met him. I know what forces. After a while, you stand and leave with a quiet nod to Rico, leaving her to her memories. Yeah, it's an item.
So can you give her some of the club mushrooms now?
I think so. Clubhead.
Yeah.
Boop.
Oh,
bop.
you only need fucking 3.
Yep, already got 2. Here you go.
You want to spend that 3 or re-roll?
I am going to have to do this anyway, so I might as well. Let's re-roll. Oh! Paid off.
Good.
Bliss isn't ready yet. Let's just
get
do...
some scrap from Rabia.
Okay.
It's been about 2 cycles since you've repaired.
Let's do this. Energy. Great. Well, let's do it one more. There we go.
There we go.
What's up? As you say your goodbyes to the other enforcers and walk back through the low end, a chirruping catches your attention. In a quiet corridor away from the main thoroughfare, someone has stuck a small recorder to the wall with suit sealant tape. Written across the fluorescent tape is one word: sleeper. You peel it away from the wall, and as you do, it triggers some kind of improvised trip switch. Sleeper, Sabine's voice crackles through. I have seen you with Yatagan members. Are they holding you captive now too? A high whine.
I just want scrap.
I am sorry if I have dragged you into this. Do not trust them. Something is happening within the gang, some kind of power struggle. You cover the speaker a little, their voice too loud in the quiet corridor. I will come soon. Thanks to your efforts, I have located most of their properties. At the right time, a pause. I will see you soon. Don't give up. Remember our deal. The recording cuts out. You stare at the recorder, processing what you've just heard. Hearing Sabine's voice again opens up something inside of you.
An S&ARP employee. Do they know what I know? Do they know that I know? You struggle with a mix of concern and distrust. You throw the recorder into a nearby waste chute as you leave the corridor, still unsure who to trust, and head quietly out of the low end. I feel like I should have disposed that a bit more, thoroughly than just like throwing it in a garbage bin, but okay.
It's a chute on a space station. So it's probably going straight. It probably goes like straight to some sort of furnace.
You think that's a thing they have? Oh, to a furnace. I thought you were gonna say straight to space. Just a little hole that opens up to fucking space.
I feel like if you want to end this cycle and then call it?
Yeah, we've been going for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Let's heal up.
Drago walks by, he's like, what the fuck are you doing back here?
Dang, I thought you had like an apartment or something. It's been over a month. Alright, and the cycle.
I wonder does it tell us how many cycles we're at?
It does when we load the game. It was 33 when we started today. Alright. Quit to menu.
What's up? Checking that. Show me.
48.
Damn.
Yeah, we've been on this station just living our lives for a dang while.
Yeah. I will say you are, as you can probably feel, you are close to the end game.
Yeah. Pat, I do want to give you some news. I got a text while we were playing from a number my phone doesn't recognize, and the text is, this makes her a creamy mess. With a link to a website called asideshow.business.
Well, at least I love that that's like, I have no idea what that website is about. It's a sideshow and it's a business.
And it'll make her a creamy mess.
Well, I understand what's going on there.
Yeah, obviously some deeply cursed shit.
Well, no, when someone is, hey, the dice are right under the name.
Yeah. Yes, all the dice logos are there.
It's almost like they thought you wouldn't notice. They thought you'd forget.
in case you need a quick reminder of which game this is the one with all the dice.
This is the one with 6 numbers.
Yeah. You may have played a game recently that has 8 numbers, maybe even up to 20 numbers. Probably not more numbers than that, though.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, everyone.
Good job.
A great job. I no longer feel like I want to avoid this game.
Yeah. Now you have all these new friends.
Passed.
You have Bliss and Moritz.
Yeah, Bliss and Moritz seem like a good time.
And you got all that cool shit with Rico.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Bliss has not yet asked me to kill her ex-boyfriend. That's cool.
And Sabine is like, hey, you want to get into some fucking intrigue?
I don't know, Sabine. I don't know. I don't really like organized crime, but I don't know if I really want to spend my time on this station, like my extremely tenuous existence, fighting an entrenched organized crime, like an entrenched criminal organization.
Bro, you fucking fix holes in pipes. What do you think they're gonna be asking you to do?
Fix holes in pipes, probably.
Like, you think they're gonna give you a gun and be like, go into this restaurant?
Sleeper. I mean, Punisher.
You know, in theory, I feel like sleepers...
Take this hat with a skull on it. Take this challenge coin. You're a cop now.
I am pretty impressed that there's no part of this game that was like, and they make sleepers to be cool soldiers on the battlefield.
Yeah, I mean that is kind of conspicuously missing. Like I would expect an extremely like privatized kind of corporate feudalist future like this to involve a lot of like, you know, property warfare. But I don't know, maybe they talk about like core authority, so maybe there is like some kind of regulatory structure that's actually pretty effective, at least at keeping all of the various private landlords that own all of space from killing each other.
You know, maybe some of the people we'll meet will tell us about the military.
Yeah, I expected Ankita to, but Ankita just told me about tragedy.
And Akita's just like, we go around and shoot people.
Yeah. If you stay away from the job too much, you get soft.
Yeah, that's not good at sniping colonists on random planets.
Great. All right. We'll be back next week, probably on Tuesday. We had to push back to Thursday this week because my sister and her husband had their anniversary dinner on Tuesday.
Wow, are you married to them too?
Yeah.
That's why you were there at their anniversary dinner?
Yeah. Yes. I belong to a ancient Zoroastrian religious sect, and we have very weird rules about when a husband and wife are allowed to be alone together, and this was not one of those occasions.
Yes, you know, that makes sense. You know what? That's good.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everyone.